So YouTube family, Florida Gators come out and perform the worst way that you can perform versus Miami Hurricanes.
Play action. Ward with time. Now darts ahead. Gets free. Looks behind and strides clearly out of one, and it was Martinez straight ahead. Martinez. Ward gets it complete. Threw it behind one, and it was Martinez, and he's taken down.
So Florida Gators get dismantled by Miami Hurricanes. I think it's safe to say Cormani McClain made a mistake going to Florida Gators, like I told you guys. Billy Napier should be fired, like I told you guys. The athletic director should be fired. So let's turn up with my intro, because I've seen enough.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my...
I'm watching college football today, and I see an outrageous score after I'm watching the game. I'm seeing plays after plays where Miami Hurricanes impress me. I'm not mad at Miami Hurricanes because I'm also a Miami Hurricanes fan. Y'all know I'm a Florida boy, but Florida Gators is my favorite team out of all the Florida teams. But I'm not shocked at all. Why am I not mad? I told you guys, Cormani McClain is making a major mistake going to Florida Gators. Now, what happened was he wasn't even supposed to be involved in the game, because I've seen a lot of people asking what's going on with Cormani McClain, but they're not paying attention. Now, me and Cormani McClain made up. We spoke behind the scenes. Shout out to that young brother. So I don't have any animosity towards him, but he did make a mistake leaving Colorado. Deion Sanders has proven he was the best thing for that young man. Cormani McClain was not supposed to suit up, but he came out and about and showed people he was getting ready to play today, but we didn't see him.
Number 20, Asa Turner.
How I know you made a mistake, because if you was that guy, Cormani, they would have acquiesced for you to get the proper number that you were supposed to get. Now, what I'm trying to say is, look at everything going on with Florida Gators the last 2.5 years. And if we're being real, the last 7.5 years. Yes, 7 specifically and a half years of garbage time. The only great thing that came out of those 7.5 years was Anthony Richardson, who got drafted 4th pick last year and playing for Indianapolis Colts, which I think he's going to be a Pro Bowler. Other than that, it's been hot garbage. Billy Napier doesn't adapt. Where is the same criticism for Billy Napier that they give the Deion Sanders? You would think the way Deion Sanders and Colorado Buffaloes gets attacked religion. Let me drop my background music too while we're at it. The way Deion Sanders get attacked religiously by these haters or the racial people who can't stand seeing a melanated brother in position, they never have this same level of veracity of anger towards the Mayo Nation. You can't see the Mayo Nation get attacked the same way. Billy Napier has been overrated over and over again, but this guy gets respected amongst all these pundits. He gets these type of jobs such as a Florida Gator. Meanwhile, they come at Deion Sanders like he's won 7 national champions, so he has to win every single game or he's a loser. They just beat a North Dakota State team that easily would have beaten many teams I've seen this weekend. A lot of teams played horrible. You got Michigan State barely could have do anything against FAU. FAU almost beat them. Where is the outrage? I thought Michigan State is a better team than Colorado Buffalo. You guys say Colorado Buffalo is overrated. How is a team that won 1 game prior to Deion Sanders is overrated? How are they overrated if everything you people say is they're garbage, they're no good, they're not going to win anything? So it goes from that all off season to now the season start, you're making an excuse, they're overrated. They were supposed to win more points than what they won against a strong North Dakota team who can beat a lot of Power 5 and Power 6 teams. Let's go back to how Cormani made a mistake. Look at these stats, ladies and gentlemen. Where was Cormani McClain during this game, y'all? He suited up and got suited and booted, and I like the young man. I want him to win. But this shows you when brothers are basically have an animosity towards other brothers and they want to run to certain groups of nations to protect them, it doesn't work out good. Let's look at some of their highlights of the game, the dismantling of the Florida Gators.
Secondaries in the country at Notre Dame.
Look at this. Pitiful. They couldn't cover anything. I thought Colorado defense did bad. Their defense did way worse than Colorado. Look at all these plays, ladies and gentlemen. It's god horrible. I'm talking about miscues after miscues, missing assignments, and sometimes when they caught on the assignment, the players at Miami was just far better and superior than Florida Gators players. They have a failed staff. Look at this. They don't have a good team at all. They don't have good players as far as staffs as well. They can't accommodate the players with good competition as far as each other during practice. They can't adjust to the other opponent's defense nor offense. I've seen have a pulpit to call out his brothers every chance he get. Look at this. You're telling me this is not god awful? Like I said, I'm not out here to spew any semantics. I'm not out here to start any trouble. I'm just out here to say, listen to me. I'm not some of these groupies who follow Colorado football and just wait when good things happen and they show their faces. We've been covering Deion Sanders since he was at Jackson State. So I think it's 4 to 5 years of covering not Colorado, but Deion Sanders. So that counts as Jackson State and Colorado football. But 3 years nonstop religiously where we just covered from Jackson State to Colorado. When I speak, I'm speaking from a football's perspective. When some of you people want to criticize me in the comment sections because I tell the truth about Colorado's defense, I have that right to speak the truth. See, a real fan base criticize the real things to be criticized. We're not just out here lying and say everything was okay, because that's what fans and groupies do. Real football aficionados like us, and especially some of you great people in the comments and our supporters, we don't sugarcoat things. This is why you follow me, you rock with me. And I like Cormani McClain. If he takes the advice I told him in the DM, then he knows where I'm coming from. Son, you fumbled. At this point, your football career is on the line. Your professional career is on the line. You're only 20 years old, but time is ticking. The clock is going fast right now. When you're amongst degenerate service, such as the staff members of Florida Gators, like I've been warned you, I pre-warned you about this. There's nothing to look like a deer in the headlights. Florida Gator was never fit for you. Maybe you went there because you didn't have any other options. Maybe you went there because you wanted to be home. Either way, and either option, it was a crucial mistake you did. Colorado would have worked with you. We've seen a lot of faults you had and maybe disciplinary problems you had. Who knows? But we don't know one thing for sure. Prime would have worked with you and given you time to develop, because he's been where you've been at before. Lost, trying to find your place, trying to establish yourself, trying to get comfortable with another group of gentlemen where you don't have chemistry with. You don't understand the situation of Colorado because you come from Lakeland, Florida. I'm a Florida baby too. It's shocking. It's a culture shock to go amongst all these different cultures of people that you're not familiar with. So you feel like you're at odds with everybody and that everybody is your enemy. No, you went to the number one place that is your enemy, which is Florida Gators. I've been urging all those Lakeland talents, especially at Lakeland Dragonauts, at Lakeland High School, prominent high school. I've been telling a lot of players there, stop having this loyalty for Florida Gators, because they don't give you guys the same loyalty. When it's time not to pay you through NIL deals, they don't pay you guys and they lie to you. When it comes time to not give you great players to help you out, acquiesce to some of the demands of better offensive lines, better tackles, better defensive lines, better defensive back positions on that island, they have nothing, literally nothing. Unless you're the greatest superstar that's ever lived, Cormani, I don't see an advantageous situation out of this for you. Meaning that I don't see how you're going to win in the long run. Because when your team is god-awful, such as Florida Gators are, you have to stand out. See, at Colorado, while they're actually winning and performing and showing their skill set, you didn't even have to be the greatest player out there. You just have to display to the NFL scouts that you can cover and you can play on the offensive side of things. And I know you are mad because they didn't use you on the offensive side of things as much, but they would have given you time this year. Clearly, as you see what Travis is getting right now, you weren't patient with melanated brothers who look like you. You felt personally attacked based on anything Prime did because he looks like you. We do it to our families, we do it to our friends, to anybody from the hood, but we don't do it to the Mayo Nation. In your eyes, they can do no wrong. That there lies the problem. I'm saying it humbly with love, brother. I haven't made no videos on you like that, like I told you behind the scenes, because I told you behind the scenes, I want to see you win. I don't fake nothing. I don't script nothing. I just come out here, passionately speak, whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whether it's talking about one of these rappers that just died. You only gonna hear the clear-cut truth over here. If some of you people who follow me and some of you players from Colorado who's been talking to me in the DMs, if some of y'all don't like this cold, hard truth, then what you need to do is go follow some of these tap dancing content creators. You know, your favorite YouTubers, your favorite content creators. Go over there. It's a million channels. I'm not out here to hear your cries. I'm out here to see grown-ups being willing to listen down and hear out real knowledgeable facts that can't be refuted. Now, you're going to try to refute them, but the facts remain the same. Colorado is far a better, superior team than Florida Gators. Better staff members, better institutions, and a way better situation for Florida, not Florida Gators, but the state of Florida high school players and even current players to travel over there in Boulder to find peace that you can't find in Florida. There's no way you can be disciplined being from your home state when you know the trouble that lies there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. There's still hope for the young guy, but he made a crucial mistake, and it's going to be a strong situation to dig himself out of. I don't see him overcoming it, but I do have hopes in his talent that he can bounce and maybe transfer out of Florida Gators and transfer to his third team. He's going to have to, pretty much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids. Stay blessed, gang. Peace.